Supreme, yeah. Supreme rising, yo. Yo, I be cracking the fuck up. Ain't nobody business, yo. I be cracking the fuck up. All praises to the Most High, yo. You already know the vibe. All praises to the divine creator of all creators and creations. And I've been waiting on this right here. I was growing purple sweet potatoes, the Stokes potatoes, and the Malachi's, and I got some orange. I got some regular sweet potatoes out there too. But yeah, man, I made some pie. Shit, busting, and it's purple. Even the water, like when you boil the potatoes, the water that come off that should be looking like purple Kool-Aid. You know, I had to Google that. I was like, yo, should I pour this water out? That water looks refreshing. It looks refreshing. I don't know if I should pour that water out right there. Yeah, I found out the water had some benefits. It ain't had no flavors, but it looked like it got flavors, so I'm gonna hold on to that right there so I can use that later. Yeah. Purple pie. Which you know good. Slapping. Straight slapping. The reason why I'm even showing y'all this right now is because before I started growing these, right, I was already getting the synchronicities of higher frequencies, right? Lavender, purple. And this was like back in May. You know what I'm saying? So I was already growing in my garden or whatever. And then I ran across this guy and I was talking about growing sweet potatoes. And he was like, hey man, I got the da 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 da. He started going off. I'm like, yo, if this ain't synchronicity right here, all praise due to the Most High. I'm like, let me see what's in this mailbox right here. So I went over here and started talking to homie. He's from a whole nother state. A place that I've actually been before. A place that was calling me. Ain't nobody business. But I'm like, look at that lineup, right? He from a place where the spiritual energy is high. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I even went out there. So he sent me like some slips in the mail. Like the slits to the potatoes, the purple and the Malachi and the Stokes. He might have sent me another one, but I think that other one died or whatever. Or whatever. Who knows? I don't remember. I think it was three types. But yeah, I harvested these potatoes yesterday and made pie today. But I remember when the synchronicities was coming in and it was talking about the higher frequencies, and at the time before I even got the potatoes or talked to dude, it was these purple flowers all around my garden. You know what I'm saying? And it was already lining up. This is like back in May. So I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Look at those. I was like, look at that. Anytime I stare at the sun, if I stare at the sun, it'll start out like a green blue. Like the light, you know, the light that bounces back. You can't really look at it and give you a light back. So it'll start out like a greenish blue. And then it goes to this bright purple type lavender color. Every single time. It's been doing it since I was little. And I haven't looked at the sun in a while. And just the other day, after harvesting the potatoes, or yeah, after harvesting the potatoes, I sat there and stared at the sun because the color is so vibrant. Look how purple that is. It doesn't really give it the effect like how I'm seeing it, but it's super purple. It was so purple. It almost stained my fingers. Super purple. And the color itself does something. It's like wow. Like, wow, that's vibrance. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, this potato is specifically, right? This potato is specifically, it has the properties in it that work for the brain. Works on, my homeboy was telling me, because his sister, they do like a whole vegan restaurant and all that. They got like businesses down there. So he's like, yeah, my sister makes like these vegan meals because my mom has like Alzheimer's or whatever, and the mind, and they use the potatoes to help strengthen those. I'm like, interesting. Top chakra, synchronicity way before, purple flowers, purple potato slits, full synchronicity 5 months later, harvest, purple sun. I'm in the right lane. I'm in the right lane. So I wanted to share that with y'all because this is how you synchronize information that's coming from the divine. Divine does things very subtle and it's easy. It's never complicated. It'll be like match. You'll be like, why did I see that and why did I see this in the same day? It's important. Most of you be seeing a lot of red. Tighten up. You might see orange, the solar plex. Might see green, that's your heart. Might see blue, that's your throat box for you to speak, right? That's how this works. So know the values of what's strengthening and coming to its highest awareness in your life so you can walk into that with your full understanding. I've always been mind. I am a person of mind. I might slip out of my mind every once in a while because people be pushing the wrong buttons. I might come out the mind every once in a while and slide down in the heart real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get into that green. That green is Ogun. You know what I'm saying? Like get into that green, that heart real quick and start you on the Incredible Hulk shit. I got the heart for you. You think it's a game? Yo, like for real, for real. But that purple ain't no play. Purple is the bomb. I hope I can grow a field of these next year. I'm losing the crust all in my beard. Anyway. Paying attention is a real good thing to do. Pay attention, you can see a lot more. Sometimes over a period of time, you can see how one message comes together full fruition months later. You got to have an attention span for that, though. If you don't have the right attention span, you're going to miss the message. Because you're going to get something at one point and you're going to be like, oh, that was nothing. You're going to brush it off. You're going to forget. It's going to come back around to you as vibrant as you saw it that one time, and you're not going to be able to correlate the two things together. But me explaining this to you just now about how I ended up meeting this random brother, random good brother, just a good brother out the blue. Happened to been growing these for a minute, had all the information I needed. All of it. ain't had to call nobody. Brother, like, yeah, I got it all. Boom, bam, boom. That's right. All praises to the Most High. Before I even got it, excuse me too, I don't want to be eating in y'all face. Before I even got it and got connected to him, I was being drawn to the value of the fact that my highest chakra was opening up. My communication with the universe was impeccable. That my abilities was strengthening by 100. I already knew that was coming. I knew that was coming last year. Prior to me knowing that, it was about a year ago. I was homeless, a little over a year. I was homeless, living in a car that wasn't mine, on somebody else's property, out in the woods, the mountains of North Carolina at one present moment. And prior to that, I was sleeping behind big lots. Prior to that, I was hotel hopping. Excuse me. So I had knew at some point in my detriment, right, the things that I was going through. Divine was like, you might have lost a lot, but watch what you're about to gain. Divine was like, a lot of people turn their back on you. He was like, but you're never gonna need for nobody. And all these things wasn't making no sense. I was in a melancholy state, sad and sorrow, and had no one to console or be consoled by. People I would reach out to would just look at me like something was wrong. People that told me that they loved me at one point, it was all bullshit. It was only about what I could have did for them. People act like they care, but when I was down, not a soul. I can clarify certain things too, but I don't like pointing shit out. Sometimes just knowing some stuff, just knowing it, is the best thing. But that, me being homeless, was the illest transition period ever because I was feeling a lot of things that I couldn't understand. Energies in and out, fear coming from, I don't know where this coming from. Da, da, da. I didn't know what none of it, I didn't know. Like this shit was, and I wasn't the type of person to, you know what I'm saying, be in those type of energies. I was never scared of nothing. But I would feel these energies come from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, and I just learned it wasn't my energy, it was other people's energy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, yo. That was weird. That transition was weird as shit. But then once I got it down, I've started listening, hearing, and seeing. That combination is not as simple as y'all think it is. You got to be able to pay attention to what Divine's showing you. And it's always a first situation, a first thought, something you didn't think. You know what I'm saying? That's why you let go. That's the whole point of letting go. I heard Shorty say tonight some fly shit. I'm gonna tell you who said it though, if I can find it real quick. The energy. Her name is Energy. Her name Energy. You know what I'm saying? She was dropping some jewels and she was like, yo, they gonna take it from me. I was just about to tell y'all what she said. Hold on, let me find they about to take it. Don't take it. Oh man, yo, come back. Oh, I'm about to share that with y'all. That was dope what she said. I ain't gonna even front. It was real dope. And I was gonna pay homage, but all praises to the Most High. It'll come to people who deserve it. I'll just say that. Because maybe it ain't for everybody. Maybe it was just for me to hear it. That's why I can't tell y'all right now or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? But and maybe that's my problem. I'm always giving out the juice. I'm always trying to help people get on. I'm always trying to help people see the way, and they don't be deserving it. You could tell. People don't be checking on me. Nobody don't love me. Nobody do. Everybody got a dislike against me right now. They like, something ain't right. He don't get mad. I don't know what's wrong. Something ain't right. Talk to the Most High. That's all you got to do. Talk to the Almighty. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that little correlation of understanding. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just going to get better. And if you're holding on to how the world did things, you're going to be lost. You're going to get washed just like a surfer on a wave. You know what I mean? But yeah, those purple potatoes, that was dope synchronicity. Just to be sitting here 5 months later eating a pie with a strong mental cap. All praise due to the Most High. All praise due. And there's other synchronicities I done got. That's why I'll be saying that, because I be knowing already. I be knowing like 10 months ahead of time. Like, I be knowing already. Be like, all right, so just sit back. That's all you can do. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Just trying to show you something, man. Naga the wise. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Stop playing around. It's too late for some of y'all to act like it's important now, because y'all done wring all the juice out the rag. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to make sure you are still precious. And Divine gave you an opportunity plenty of times to save that shit. But just like if you get a fresh hot pizza, ain't nobody waiting. Everybody about to bust that down ASAP. For you new ones coming up in the world, probably can't save the old heads. But you knew youth coming up, you knew younger women and younger men. Take your time. You can have fun, but just take your time and pay attention. You only got one life to live. You ain't in no rush. That's what she said. And I guess Divine said, yeah, you could tell him that. Y'all like to call yourself human beings. Human beings. You're just being human. How she says, you being human. So you just, like, it's not real. Like, it's just something you're doing. You're really something else because you're being human. For the time that we're here, think about this shit. Don't let this fly over your head, yo. Don't let it fly over your head, yo. Everybody always talking about they looking for an alien and all that. They keep showing y'all pictures of graves. Some of you people gonna get in your mind that you want to see what that's about. Then you're gonna be being alien. Y'all gonna be alien being. You be like, how did I get in this body? Because you have an experience. An alien having a spirit having an alien experience. That's where y'all on your way to what you were supposed to be. See, and it all comes together like Lego blocks. Like when I was talking over there, I was like, yo, We're supposed to be extending the divine light. But as we stop off at the pit stop to get more light, by the service we do, right? You come down as a human so you can gain more of that. So then you can rise back up and keep moving. So that means, so just let it be. What are you being? Human. Human being. You're just being human. You're not even what you think you are. You're just being human. Naga wise.